Hey guys, it's Drea. I have a little bit of a kind of tips and tricks video for you today. I want to start doing these a little bit more often. I don't have time usually to do a ton of tutorials, but I thought maybe I could do a few like short and sweet tips and tricks type video. So today I wanted to talk about 4 times when your fingers are better than brushes. So I would say most of the time I go to brushes or sponges for applying makeup, but there are a few times when I feel like your finger is just where it's at and nothing can beat it. So applying primer with my hands allows me, number one, to make sure that it's going exactly where I want it to. I can kind of reach all around my face, but also it allows me to press the product in. So especially with a pore filling primer, which both of these are, I'm using them to fill my pores, right? So instead of just swiping the product over the pores with a brush, what you're doing is you're actually pressing into those areas. So on me, it's on my cheek here, and also like kind of right in the largest part of my forehead. And I'm just pressing, and that is really going to fill the pores. It allows me the confidence to know that my skin looks really smooth and it's just kind of pressed in there so that it's not slip and sliding anywhere, and I know that I got all those areas perfectly. If you've ever watched a tutorial and you see somebody apply a glittery, metallic, or really like thick metallic looking eyeshadow with their finger, there is a reason why. There's a reason we do swatches of eyeshadow with our finger. There's something about it that just allows the greatest payoff of pigment. So for example, this is a Natasha Denona palette. Really good quality eyeshadows. Lots of them are very shimmery and metallic. So when you take your finger into that product and you apply it, in this case with a swatch, but same goes for on the eye, you're going to get really, really intense payoff. If I take a brush, and this is probably the best brush for applying this type of shadow that exists, this is a MAC 242. If I take that brush into this product, it just doesn't pick it up as well. And if I apply it to my hand, you can see the difference there. You can see just how much payoff you get with a finger versus that brush. Now, usually I will go back in, or I will spray this with Fix Plus, or I'll do something to get that color payoff to go onto a brush. Like you can see, I just added more. But there's just nothing like using your finger. I don't know if it's just because of the oils in your finger or what it is, what magic your finger has in it with eyeshadow, but it certainly works. 98 times out of 100 when I'm applying my under eye concealer, it's going to be with some type of beauty blender product. Maybe not necessarily the beauty blender itself, but some kind of sponge I'm going to apply. It really just allows the concealer to be ultra well blended, airbrushed looking, looks amazing. With a brush, it can end up being really streaky. So if you like the coverage a brush gives you versus a beauty blender, which sometimes you do get a lot more coverage with concealer with a brush, but you don't like the streakiness it leaves behind, I would suggest going in with that brush, applying your product, just kind of getting it on there, getting it on the areas you want it to be. You can blend it out a little bit, but don't blend it away. And then just go in after with your ring finger and just, again, gently pat and blend with your finger your under eye concealer. The heat from your finger really does kind of allow a product like concealer to blend into itself, blend into your skin, and look a lot smoother than it would just with the brush on its own. It's kind of like your body's beauty blender. And my last little tip is highlighter. So you guys know I'm highlighter obsessed. Today I'm using a Jouer one, but I wanted to show you this one because this is the highlighter that I usually do this trick with. So this is the Lancome Dual Finish Highlighter in Sparkling Peach. I'm just going to give you a brush swatch kind of on my hand just so you can see the difference in the way it looks. So that's going to be more typically how it looks on your face versus the swatch on the hand. This is the brush that I usually use to apply highlighter with. So I'll kind of go along the typical areas, I'll blend it out, and it'll look beautiful. It'll look kind of shimmery, shiny, but sometimes I want that really intense highlighter look. A lot of people on Instagram love that really intense highlighter look. So you can go in with your brush and you can apply it. And then what you can do is, again, take that ring finger, take a little bit of product, maybe not as much as you would give yourself in a swatch, and then just right in the middle, right on the highest point of your cheek, just tap it kind of to get that really intense spot, that really intense part of your face where the sun is hitting it. And then you could take your brush again just to blend it so that there's no like harshness there at all. But what you're getting is you're getting that sheer nice highlighter all over with a really intense pop in the middle, and that's how you're going to get that really intense glowing goddess highlighter look that all the Instagram girls love. There's 4 times that your finger is better than brushes. I hope that these tips were helpful for you, and let me know if you kind of want more of these kind of quick and dirty tips videos. I'm going to try to keep them as short and sweet as possible. Let me know if you have any questions or tips of your own in the comments below. That is it for today. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you're treating yourself well, speaking to yourself kindly, especially when you look in the mirror. I love you guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.